What if I told you that the person you can't stop thinking about, the one who consumes your mind day and night, probably isn't thinking about you nearly as much? How does that make you feel? Frustrated? Hurt? Even more obsessed? It's painful, isn't it? That feeling of being trapped in your own thoughts, replaying memories, analyzing every word they said, checking their social media, and wondering if they ever truly cared. It feels like no matter how hard you try, you just can't stop thinking about them. The truth is, obsessing over someone doesn't bring them closer. It only pushes you further away from yourself. I'm going to help you break free from this cycle. By the end of this, you'll understand why you can't stop obsessing, how to shift your focus, and what steps you need to take to reclaim your life. Why do we obsess over someone? Obsession isn't love. It's not even about the other person, it's about the way they make you feel. And when someone triggers deep emotions in us, whether it's love, rejection, or validation, our brain latches onto them like a lifeline. Here's why. 1. Your brain craves closure, even when there is none. One of the biggest reasons you're stuck in obsession is because you didn't get the closure you wanted. Maybe they left without explanation. Maybe they moved on too fast. Maybe they send mixed signals. Your brain, wired to solve problems, keeps replaying everything, trying to make sense of it. 2. Dopamine keeps you hooked. When you were around this person, your brain released dopamine, the same chemical responsible for addiction. Now that they're gone, your brain still craves that high, just like a drug withdrawal. Every time you check their social media, hear their name, or even imagine being with them, your brain gives you a tiny dopamine hit. And so, the cycle continues. 3. You tied your self-worth to their presence. Deep down, does their attention make you feel valuable? Did you believe that having them meant you were special? If so, losing them might feel like losing a part of yourself. And until you redefine your own worth, your mind will keep running back to them, hoping they'll validate you again. 4. Unresolved emotional wounds keep you stuck. Sometimes obsession isn't even about them. It's about an old wound, abandonment, rejection, insecurity that this person unknowingly triggered. Instead of healing the wound, your brain convinces you that if you fix this relationship, you'll feel whole again. But that's a lie. The real healing has nothing to do with them. Now that you understand why your brain is obsessing, let's talk about how to break free. How to stop obsessing over someone. This isn't about forcing yourself to forget them overnight. It's about taking back control of your mind, step by step. 1. Acknowledge that you're obsessed. Be brutally honest with yourself. Ask yourself, has obsessing over them changed anything? Has it made them come back? Has it made me feel better? The answer is always no. Obsession only keeps you stuck in pain. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you can move forward. 2. Cut off the triggers. You cannot heal if you keep reopening the wound. That means, stop checking their social media, stop rereading old messages, stop going to places just to accidentally run into them. Stop listening to songs that remind you of them. Every time you indulge in these habits, you reinforce the obsession. It's like feeding a fire that you're trying to put out. 3. Shift the focus from them to you. Right now, your mind is pouring all its energy into someone else. What if you redirected that energy into yourself? Instead of checking their social media, go for a run. Instead of replaying memories, start a new hobby. Instead of stalking their new partner, work on becoming the best version of you. The more you invest in yourself, the less power they have over you. 4. Reframe the way you see them. If you keep seeing them as the one who got away or the perfect person, your mind will keep longing for them. So let's be real. Did they truly respect you? Did they make you feel safe and valued? Were they consistent and reliable? If they were truly right for you, you wouldn't be in this much pain. The right person doesn't make you feel like you have to chase them. 5. Accept that you won't get closure. Sometimes, closure isn't about getting answers from them. It's about deciding that you don't need answers to move on. The truth is, even if they explained why things ended, it wouldn't change the fact that they're gone. So why keep waiting for something that won't heal you? 6. Replace obsession with purpose. The best way to get over someone isn't to sit around waiting for time to heal you. It's to actively create a new, meaningful life without them. Set new goals. Travel somewhere new, meet new people. Pour yourself into something bigger than them. When your life becomes so full that there's no room for obsession, you'll finally feel free. Always remember, your life is bigger than this one person. Right now, it might feel like you'll never move on. But let me remind you of something. You have survived every heartbreak, every disappointment, and every struggle before this. And you'll survive this too. One day, this person will be a distant memory. And you'll look back and wonder why you ever gave them so much power over your mind. So today, choose yourself. Choose your peace. Choose to stop waiting for someone else to free you. You've learned how to stop obsessing over someone, but that's just the first step. The real transformation happens when you shift your focus inward, when you start rebuilding your self-esteem. Because often, obsession comes from a place of feeling incomplete, like you need someone else to validate your worth. But what if you could give that validation to yourself? What if you could feel whole and confident without relying on anyone else? The next video teaches how you can build your self-esteem.